In today's news, the Maynards to plead guilty ahead of the former premier's trial. Hanley's charge upgraded to murder after Elliot succumbed to stabbing injuries ice pick reportedly used. And Parts and Power celebrate 50th anniversary, and higher BVI Career Exposition takes center stage. Well, viewers, these and more stories when 284 News return.
The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman presents Sons in Suits Brunch, a celebration of fathers and sons, at Treasure Isle Hotel on Saturday, June 17th, 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m., featuring guest speakers, Deputy Governor of the Virgin Islands David D. Archer Jr., Pastor Courtney Jones, entertainer Raul Jugusprov, entertainment by Johanse Smith and Che Pemberton, alongside DJ Molly. Tickets are $75 for a father and son duo and $40 single tickets. Fun, food, fellowship, and fatherhood. Lots of giveaways included. Ticket outlets are CCT flagship stores on Tortola and Virgin Gorda. Calling all fathers, sons, father figures, nephews, and uncles. Sons in Suits 2023, hosted by the Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, a red carpet celebration of fathers and sons. For more information, contact 442-3132. Proudly sponsored by CCT and 284 Media.
Happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day.
Rashford made it. Manchester United have come from behind to lead.
At home or on the go, watch CCT Live. Download our app and carry your favorite TV shows, news, or live sports anywhere you go. Visit cctbvi.com/live, select your package, and tune in.
Well, welcome viewers to the Wednesday, May 31st edition of 284 News. I am Kamal Haynes, bringing you the latest out of the British Virgin Islands. While leading today's news, a second co-defendant has filed for a change in plea hearing, a development that could leave former Premier Andrew Foy as the last one fighting against the charges laid in an ongoing drug trafficking and money laundering case. Well, reports are that on Monday, May 29th, former BVI Ports Authority Managing Director Olivine Maynard filed with the federal court to change her plea after initially pleading not guilty. But this after Kadeem Maynard, her son, made a similar move in recent weeks, where they are facing charges of interstate and foreign travel in aid of racketeering, conspiracy to import a controlled substance, conspiracy to engage in money laundering, and attempted money laundering. It has yet to be revealed on which charge or charges that either intends to make the change of plea. Well, the two are co-defendants with Foy, but have remained in custody for over a year since their arrest, while Foy is out on bail. Well, the Maynards are both set to appear in court for the change of plea hearings on June 12th. Well, meanwhile, the jury trial of Andrew Foy is slated to commence on July 18th. A 33-year-old Selroy Hanley has been charged with the murder of Trevon Elliot, a native of St. Kitts and Nevis, who was stabbed in 2022 and succumbed in March 2023. Well, a new charge was presented during Hanley's virtual appearance in the Magistrates Court before Senior Magistrate Tamia Richards on Tuesday, May 30th. He was not required to enter a plea due to the category of the charge, which is an indictable offense. With details of what allegedly occurred during the day of the incident was read during the proceedings by the Crown Counsel. Well, the counsel revealed that on Tuesday, August 30th, 2022, at around 6:30 a.m., 37-year-old Elliot traveled to the Purcell basketball court to have a drink and a smoke with a friend, who minutes later left to head to Road Town in their vehicle. Well, following his friend's departure, Elliot was left alone on the basketball court where Hanley was in close proximity fixing his motor scooter. When the magistrate's court heard that Elliot walked to the entrance of the basketball court to retrieve a mango he had forgotten, after which Hanley ceased from attending to his motor scooter to approach Elliot. Well, upon approaching Elliot, it is alleged that Hanley uttered the words, "Purcell man is punk," and began swinging an ice pick in the direction of Elliot. Elliot was reportedly stabbed several times across the upper body, which left him unable to respond to the police after their arrival at the scene. Well, the condition was then transported to the Dr. D. Orlando Smith Hospital to receive treatment. According to the counsel, Detectives visited the hospital later that morning and retrieved a witness statement from Elliot, which led to the apprehension of Hanley as the culprit responsible for the injuries. A police medical examination revealed that Elliot received stab wounds to the right of his chest, to his neck with a cervical spine fracture, to his left flank, and a liver laceration. Well, Hanley was subsequently arrested and charged for wounding with intent and being armed with an offensive weapon, charges which he denied during questioning by the police at the Rotong police station. In fact, the court heard that Hanley admitted to knowing Elliot and confirmed that the two were not on speaking terms, but he said he had not seen nor interacted with Elliot on the day of the incident. Well, Hanley was initially offered bail on September 29th in the sum of $70,000, but remained in custody at His Majesty's prison in Balsam Gut after being unable to post bail. On March 24, 2023, Elliot died due to what was described as delayed complications of multiple stab wounds, which were allegedly inflicted by Hanley in August 2022. Well, Hanley's charge was subsequently upgraded to murder, and his previous bail offer was rescinded. He is set to appear before the court for a paper committal on Tuesday, June 27th. Well, up next, viewers, Parts and Power celebrate 50th anniversary. With this and more stories after a word from our sponsors.
Angie, how can I get my claims paid quick? Rent's due next week.
CG processes 99% of claims within 5 days. Remember when I was hang gliding with those goats? I caught a gust of wind and flew right into a moving car. Every appendage was in the cast, and they paid fast and fairly. That's what I get for trusting a man with a mustache and an eye patch. Now I gotta go. I'm meeting the guy who bedazzled my toes.
99% of claims are processed within 5 days. CG Insurance. Good like that.
When you're in need of air conditioning, installation, repairs, or replacement services, Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration has the professional technicians, equipment, parts, and ACs to get the job done right. Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration carries top brands like Daikin, Aircon, Mitsubishi, and more. We're open Monday to Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Located in Fish Bay. Telephone 340-4114 or 343-9511. Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration, providing exceptional services to the British Virgin Islands since 2015.
The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman presents Sons in Suits Brunch, a celebration of fathers and sons, at Treasure Isle Hotel on Saturday, June 17th, 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m., featuring guest speakers, Deputy Governor of the Virgin Islands David D. Archer Jr., Pastor Courtney Jones, entertainer Raul Jugu-Sprov, entertainment by Johanse Smith and Che Pemberton, alongside DJ Molly. Tickets are $75 for a father and son duo and $40 single tickets. Fun, food, fellowship, and fatherhood. Lots of giveaways included. Ticket outlets are CCT flagship stores on Tortola and Virgin Gorda. Calling all fathers, sons, father figures, nephews, and uncles. Sons in Suits 2023, hosted by the Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, a red carpet celebration of fathers and sons. For more information, contact 442-3132. Proudly sponsored by CCT and 284 Media.
Happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day.
Welcome back, viewers. Well, local company Parts and Power celebrated its 50th anniversary last week and welcomed the milestone with an event bringing together staff, patrons, and local officials to celebrate the success and continued viability of the business. Well, our team was on the ground at the event. Let's take a look.
This year we celebrated 50 years, and it's a big event for us. 50 years is a lot. Not many businesses could boast to be around for 50 years. We've been through our challenges. We all had the COVID challenge, and as a business we really struggled with that COVID challenge. We had the hurricanes in 2017 that really put a jam on us. I must say the staff really pulled us out back in 2017 to come out despite their situations at home. They were here with us, supporting us, helping the business to continue to take care of our customers. We won most of our customers, like CCT, from being able to be there for them during that time. what persons may not know about Parts and Power, we are distributor for a lot of products in the Caribbean. So our territory actually spans not only the BVI, but spans all of the Virgin Islands and every island right down to Trinidad and across the ABC Islands. So we actually are importer, but also an exporter. So we export a lot of product into the other islands. And then we also act as a broker where we broker product from the United States direct to other dealers on other islands. So we actually bring revenue into the BVI. The owners there have lived here for 40-something years, so this is their home, so everything stays here. So, you know, we really see that as something to be proud of, that not only do we create opportunities and jobs, but we also bring revenue into the Virgin Islands. Tom and Barbara have been advocates for CATS, Kids and the Sea. They started that program back in the early 90s, and it basically teaches children to swim. And it's grown over the years and had its ups and downs. And recent years, they started back the Kids and the Sea sailing program and sea program with HLSCC College at the college, where we have the partnership from Unite BVI. So Unite BVI is actually supporting the Kids and the Sea program through the college to do this program every year. So it's things that we are proud of. You know, we see that we understand we have to give to the community. We take up, this is our home. But in 1973, the business started off here in Tortola, Perkins distributorship. And there were two other companies that merged in the, I think it would be the mid-80s. Three companies came together. Coral Bay Marine in St. John, a company in St. Thomas, which I have written down, but I don't really name offhand, and they merged into this company that's here in Tortola to become Parts and Power Limited. And we have been there since, and over the years we have added on products. So we added on JCB more recently for some of the other islands. Actually, as early as last year, we extended our Perkins territory down into Trinidad. So our territory only stopped into Barbados. We have added on other brands and continue to grow those products. So as we give exceptional customer service, follow up, give good service, we are awarded more and more territory, and we spread out more into the Caribbean. CCT has always been there to support us. We get a lot of services from them, and we provide a service in return. And you know, it's like a family. You know, we see CCT as part of our family. You know, to be there and support us.
A half a century—that's a very significant amount of time, a significant investment in this territory of the Virgin Islands. And I want to let you know, on behalf of the government and the people of the Virgin Islands, we appreciate your presence. We appreciate the economic activity that you generate here in the Virgin Islands, which was just described, both importing and exporting, all the jobs that you have created, all of the relationships you have developed here in the Virgin Islands. We certainly appreciate that. And of course, from 50 years till now, we would have come a very long way. And you would have been right here with us in the Virgin Islands along the journey with the development of our economy. And certainly, you've played a big part in our economy. As we all know, we're referred to as the sailing capital of the world. We're the sailing capital of the world, and of course, with that goes along with a lot of love, you could say. People love the BVI as a sailing destination, but of course, to make that a reality, we need partners to make that a reality. And certainly Parts and Power have been one of those partners who has obviously grown throughout the years, and is certainly a powerhouse in our economy. And as we look towards the next 50 years, you can be assured that the government of the Virgin Islands will stay completely focused on building the marine industry.
Tom came, and Tom said to us, "Brother, I would like to have the whole building." I said, "The whole building, Tom?" But Tom had a vision for what he was doing, because it's about 18,000 square feet, and Tom took it all. So my life is hinges on Tom's success. So I'm going to do what is necessary for Tom to make it. Like the Premier says, businesses is the lifeblood of this economy. whether we want to believe it or not, without the businesses, people can't get jobs. A lot of stuff can't happen in this society. So it's important for us to get business to operate in an efficient, and the government needs to play their part, not just you, Premier, but also we as opposition.
Congratulations to Tom and the team. I didn't realize that this organization has been around for 50 years. It's been around for as long as I can remember. But it's only when I got the invitation, as Honorable Skelton is saying, you realize how long you have been here. And I want to thank you so very much for your investment in the BVI, because 50 years ago, 1973, I was 1 year old. And as Honorable Skelton said, there wasn't very many businesses at that time. And for you to make that decision to invest in the BVI and stay here for 50 years, to make such a remarkable contribution, is something we should all be very proud of and be thankful to you for taking the time and the interest in the BVI to invest your monies here. I know you're a community-minded person, Tom. I know you've helped in training a lot of young people. You have kept your employees on for very long. Many of them have very good things to say about you. So you're clearly somebody that we'll want to have here to continue to remain strong in the business environment in the BVI.
I want to say on a serious note, Tom and his family have been tremendous to the BVI, to the people of the BVI. I see Tony, and Tony has been one of the exemplary members of staff representing this country, representing Parts and Power for this business throughout the BVI, throughout the region. I want to recognize him and other employees that you have here that have stuck to it and made sure that Parts and Power have sustained 50 years, and we look forward to an additional 50 years.
We'd like to thank you for just staying on the journey with us, and giving the BVI a pie to eat out of, because St. Thomas is waiting for this opportunity. When Tom left St. John, St. Thomas had put some rules in place that made a lot of people uncomfortable, and Tom said, well, they're going to kill this business. At the point in time, Tom's vision was to take some of that business and develop it over in the British Virgin Islands, which he did. But he's always there saying, hey, if we miss one meal, one chance, this whole thing will go right back over to the USVI. Well, up next, higher BVI Career Expo takes center stage, and all attention will be placed on airport in anticipation of historic American Airlines flights. With these stories when 284 News return.
The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman presents Sons in Suits Brunch, a celebration of fathers and sons, at Treasural Hotel on Saturday, June 17th, 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m., featuring guest speakers, Deputy Governor of the Virgin Islands David D. Archer Jr., Pastor Courtney Jones, entertainer Raul Jugu-Sprov, entertainment by Johanse Smith and Che Pemberton, alongside DJ Molly. Tickets are $75 for a father and son duo and $40 single tickets. Fun, food, fellowship, and fatherhood. Lots of giveaways included. Ticket outlets are CCT flagship stores on Tortola and Virgin Gorda. Calling all fathers, sons, father figures, nephews, and uncles. Sons in Suits 2023, hosted by the Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, a red carpet celebration of fathers and sons. For more information, contact 442-3132. Proudly sponsored by CCT and 284 Media.
Happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day.
When you're in need of air conditioning, installation, repairs, or replacement services, Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration has the professional technicians, equipment, parts, and ACs to get the job done right. Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration carries top brands like Daikin, Aircon, Mitsubishi, and more. We're open Monday to Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Located in Fish Bay. Telephone 340-4114 or 343-9511. Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration, providing exceptional services to the British Virgin Islands since 2015.
Rashford made it. Manchester United have come from behind to lead.
At home or on the go, watch CCT Live. Download our app and carry your favorite TV shows, news, or live sports anywhere you go. Visit cctbvi.com/live, select your package, and tune in.
Welcome back, viewers, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Well, this year, Higher BVI will host its annual Career Exposition on Friday, June 2nd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Multipurpose Sports Complex. A corporate trainer at Higher BVI, Katie Ferguson, stopped by our studios to speak about the expectations of the event.
So for the day, we are encouraging job seekers to come out well-dressed, resume in hand, and ready to go. We are hopeful that the employers on site will conduct some on-the-spot interviews, so you have to be ready for anything.
Very, very true.
Yes, so come out ready to talk to the employers about the job opportunities that are in their different organizations, as well as find out about the educational opportunities that are available at the H. Laverty Stout Community College. There are going to be so many different industries represented, so you have to come out just to learn more about these different career options. If you are a senior and you're probably not quite sure which career path is for you, it's a great opportunity to come out to learn about the different career options in the Virgin Islands.
Well, this could not be better timing because, as you know, we're approaching graduation season.
Absolutely.
And quite a bit of students from the Elmore South High School, as well as the other schools, the Virgin Islands School of Technical Studies. We have Cedar International, of course. A lot of students across the territory are gearing up for heading into the working world. So this is a perfect opportunity for them to come out, as you said, dress for success with resumes in hand and be ready for whatever is supposed to take place.
The Career Exposition under the theme Show Me the Way, a roadmap to employment, will expose participants to careers, job opportunities, and educational options in the British Virgin Islands. Farquharson spoke about some of the vendors and industries that will be represented.
So we are looking at 30 plus vendors currently that will be on site, and we have a great mixture of industries. We have financial services, of course, education, definitely. The government of the Virgin Islands is going to be represented with their various departments. The Ministry of Education will be on site. The Department of Human Resources will be on site as well. We have tourism industry, Scrub Island will be on site. So there are various industries that will be represented. So regardless of your interest, there's going to be something for you. And even if there is nothing for you specifically, then it is a great opportunity for you to come out, meet industry professionals, get some great advice, and just learn and look around and see what all is available locally.
Our Kima Turnbull-Keynes, Managing Director, stated that, and I quote, Higher BVI hosted a Facebook Live career readiness conversation on May 24th, which provided tips on being employable, end quote. What she said, an essay and art competitions for students ages 7 to 17 was also held, which depicted the career aspirations of the participants.
So we did a Facebook Live, myself and our Managing Director, Mrs. Rakima Turnbull-Keynes. We had really a candid conversation about what it means to be employable. We spoke about what it means to represent your best self at every stage of your recruitment process. So from the formatting of your interview to getting ready for the interview and what happens after the interview and when you have landed the job. So it is a really great opportunity for you to just come out and listen to some of the things that we have experienced and what we have seen, to talk about what are some of the ways that you can really make yourself employable. It was a Facebook Live. It was held on May 24th. It's just about 30 minutes long.
Okay. So persons have the opportunity to go back and listen. Beautiful.
Absolutely, absolutely. It is still available on our page, and it will remain there because it is a great resource for information. You can definitely take a look at it to see what all are some of the things you can do to help yourself be employable.
Job seekers should attend the Career Exposition well prepared, professionally dressed, and groomed with a winning resume. Where the Career Exposition will provide an opportunity for finding jobs, learning about careers and educational options, as well as networking. At the Career Expo, the essay and art competition winners will also be announced.
I read through some of the submissions and I am so happy.
Beautiful.
I was not the one that was marking these essays. They were superb.
Amazing.
Excellent submissions that we received. And we received submissions from various high schools.
Okay.
So we are just so fortunate that the youngsters took the opportunity to just tell us about what they want to be when they grow up. It's a beautiful thing to see, and it was just so amazing. And then the art competition, oh my gosh, these submissions, I could barely draw a stick man when I was their age. But when I see the quality of the submissions, I'm like, yeah, we have some budding artists here.
We do, yes.
They were amazing submissions, and we're so excited to just talk about who the winners are going to be. So you should definitely come out to see who will be awarded on the day. And just thank you so much to the teachers as well and the schools for encouraging them to participate in the submissions. And we had submissions from the sister islands as well. So it's not just on Tortola. So that was really amazing to see.
Farquharson also highlighted and thanked the various sponsors for their support.
I really just want to take the time out to say thank you to our other sponsors as well. Of course, 284 Media and CCT, year after year, you have supported us and we really appreciate it. We are also sponsored by JNC Trading, Soul Gas Station, Sebastian's on the Beach, Sail Away Wellness and Spa, and Roadtown Wholesale, and so many others. But really want to thank them for seeing the vision that we have for this event and just lending their support in whatever way they can. We really do appreciate it.
Well, moving on to our final story, viewers, where all attention will be shifted to the Terrence B. Lettsome International Airport on Thursday in anticipation of the arrival of the first of 2 American Airlines flights scheduled for the territory. But the historic occasion will see the first flight arriving at the Beef Island Airport just after 1 p.m. following the departure of the flight from the Miami International Airport minutes after 10 a.m. Where the second flight will depart MIA at 12:30 p.m. and arrive in the BVI just before 3:30 p.m. Well, American Airlines completed a test landing at the Beef Island Airport last Thursday, an initiative that was deemed successful by all parties present, including Premier and Minister of Finance, Dr. the Honorable Natalia Wheatley.
Well, I just want to show a great amount of appreciation to the Minister, first of all, and his team, the Airports Authority, of course the Director Manal, the Chair of the Board, Bork, and the rest of his team, the Tourist Board, and everybody who made this a reality. Because of course this is a huge deal for us. We have quite a number of persons who have come to the airport today to witness this historic test flight landing. I don't want anybody to be confused that I'll be piloting the plane next week. No, I'm not going to be piloting the plane next week. We're piloting the government of the BVI.
Well, Premier Wheatley also revealed that he, along with the Deputy Premier and Minister for Communication and Works, Honorable Kai Reimer, will be passengers in the historic flight.
The Minister and I will be passengers on the plane. It's going to be historic and we're looking forward to it. And we're looking forward to this wonderful partnership between American Airlines and of course Envoy. It's going to be beautiful. We see that the planes are full, the demand is there, and we'll ensure that we make this relationship a success for all sides.
Well, Honorable Reimer provided some insight following observations from the test flight and pledged his government's support in ensuring a good relationship is maintained with the airline carrier.
We had experienced pilots that came in, already did training, initial training to approach the runway and to know what happens just in case that, it's a rainy day or something do happen. They did a flyby coming from runway 25. They made the immediate left after taking back up off the runway, and then they came back with their regular approach and they landed comfortably. There's a light low today, but it's good to see that they can land in such a condition as today. So I'm happy for this day, happy for the test flight. It proves that American also will be definitely coming next week, starting June 1st, and we look forward to that. And whatever can be done from the government standpoint, the airport standpoint, we'll be most definitely willing to help. The pilot spoke about expansion of the runway to make things a bit more comfortable without restriction. That is a commitment that we intend to make and carry out.
Well, meanwhile, niche marketing manager at the BVI Tourist Board, Lynette Harrigan, said her organization will be playing its part to ensure that the seats are occupied by passengers interested in visiting the BVI.
They're very, very excited. I mean, this is something we're looking forward to for a very long time because of the ease of getting our visitors here. We have been spreading the word. So right now, because of BVI being such a well looked after destination, the flights have already, most of them are full, but they had to add extra flights as the minister announced, 5 extra flights in June. So I can't say how excited we are. And today, when we saw the plane land, it was such a great moment for us. And we are going to do everything we can at the BVI Tourist Board to keep those flights full and to make sure that we have American Airlines around for a very, very long time. And to book your flights between the BVI and Miami, you go to www.aa.com and you put in from EIS to MIA or MIA to EIS. Simple, easy.
Official ceremony is expected to be held on Thursday with a full complement of entertainment and special guests to mark the momentous occasion. Well, viewers, that's it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for daily news updates at 284media.com and like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Kamal Haynes and I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a safe and enjoyable evening. Bye-bye.